Hi there! Welcome to part 1 of the Umbra Foundation Orientation Guide. If this is your first time working at the Umbra Foundation facility, don't worry. We know it can be pretty overwhelming. This guide will help you get up to speed and figure out the basics before we dive into the facility proper. First of all, be sure to check your pockets. The first thing you're going to need is your employee identification card. This trendy little gadget shows us your handsome face, as well as important information like your name, vitals, and clearance level. If you get lost and see a lot of doors you don't recognize, don't panic. Just stop and check out the map on the back. Areas you're authorized for will be highlighted, and you'll be able to see a live feed of your current location. Let's test this now. This blue dot here is you. Give us a wave. Don't you look good today? You should wear your hair like that more often. The white dots here represent co-workers on your clearance level. A black dot represents someone at a much higher clearance level. They're busy people, so make sure you only talk to them if they talk to you. Nobody likes to be distracted when they're hard at work. Finally, we have these red dots here. These dots represent life signs without an active ID tracker. Most of the time, you won't see one of these. However, in the rare event that you do, make sure to report it to your superior as soon as possible. A resolution team will head over there straight away to take care of any problems they might be having. Did you get all that? Don't worry, it's a lot to remember. Let's take a look at what your workspace looks like right now.
Our target is CORIOLANUS Nox. Find him.
The Vashta Nerada. They're too aggressive.
Cinder's quill will expose.
It's always a good idea to stay close to your department leads. They have experience and knowledge that can help you. Here at Umbra Foundation, we often work with classified and high-risk materials. If one of your seniors tells you what to do, it's a good idea to get on it straight away. There's no such thing as a suggestion at Umbra. And finally, whatever task you may be doing, remember that your workspace must be illuminated at all times. Light switches can only be operated by personnel in Class 1. If you see a light bulb that is faulty or needs changing, report it to your direct superior immediately. Safety is our first.
Okay, final checks. Is everybody standing by?
Have we established a clear signal to the unit?
We've run into some minor technical issues, but our team is looking into it. We can do a test run before the end of your speech.
We have to land this. The people are counting on us.
Going live in 3, 2, 1.
Life tank operational. Dryad Umbra 3 shows positive environmental compatibility.
Worked? Project Dryad is complete. I can't believe after all these years it finally worked. Computer, begin company data extraction into Dryad U3.
Initiating data extraction sequence.
The following files are classified in accordance with policies issued by the Umbra Foundation. These files are only to be viewed by authorized personnel. Accessing. This information concerns Class 1 or 2 personnel associated with Project Dryad. What information would you like to access today? Accessing. Safety procedure.
Inform your superiors immediately if you see any of the following: a crack or seal failure in the main tank, any breaches or bite marks in nearby wiring, a decreased number of neighboring test subjects, an illumination drop of 7% or higher. In such events, please proceed with the following. 1. Activate any portable light sources on your person and illuminate as much of your local area as possible. 2. Evacuate the area immediately and engage lockdown procedures. 3. Do not return to the chamber until you receive confirmation from Lumen Distribution. In the event you are still in an area under lockdown, do not attempt to leave. Instead, find a secure location and wait for a member of the resolution team to assist you. Security is everybody's responsibility.
Computer, hold process.
Sequence paused.
Pardon for the intrusion, Doctor, but an urgent matter has arisen.
Can this wait?
I'm afraid not. Bring her in.
Let me go! Let me go!
Quiet!
We traced a communicator to an encrypted source. It was impressive, until we noticed this symbol tattooed on her wrist.
You're too late. They're already here.
Take her away.
Resistance is futile.
The facility will burn. Cinder's quill will expose you all. You will answer for your crimes!
It's funny. She seemed to know you.
I used to inspire millions of people to research life beyond the stars. I miss that life sometimes. The universe is so fractured now. People don't see the future so broadly as we do.
You're an asset to the corporation, Doctor, and we're glad to have you on our side.
Forgive me, I must get back to my research.
Of course. As you were.
No one is getting out tonight. Not after all this. I know you're watching, HADRIANUS. I hope you know what this is all worth. Continue extraction procedure.
Sequence resuming.
I hope they're watching.
It's important to approach underperforming employees with caution. Engaging with them in an aggressive or alarming way can lead to adverse reactions, such as running, hiding, or irrational violence. These incidents can go on to endanger them and other employees as well. If you need to confront an employee about their conduct, it's important to be empathetic. Show them that you understand their feelings, but also explain that their behavior has impacted other employees. If necessary, the on-site counseling team will be ready and available 24 hours a day to help them through their issues. If more direct intervention is required, contact an adjustment associate and provide their employee tracking number. Sometimes the smallest changes to our mindset reap the greatest rewards.
If an employee fails to respond to adjustment and termination is the only option, then remind the employee of the following. 1. On termination of contract, the employee is not entitled to severance pay, nor are they entitled to transportation outside the facility. 2. It is illegal to lie about a gap in your employment history, and Umbra Foundation will always make time to support the careers of their former employees. 3. We know more about them than their doctors or their lovers. We know their fears, their loves, and their survival strategies, and we know how to apply that knowledge.
This part of the job can be tricky, but remember, the early bird catches the worm, and a hard talk can save everyone a lot of trouble in the future.
Those things, the shadow creatures, we were ordered to keep pushing their limit. Pushing their limit to see how far they would go.
And then what happened?
One of the chambers cracked. The rage in the darkness, the flesh torn from the bones dead. I ran, and all dead.
I see. Well, I could have my private team look into it, but this will take time. I'm with a client currently. Alright, I'm coming.
Target acquired.
No! No! Ah!
Lockdown system initiated. Facility infiltration in progress.
Continue the extraction process. There is an important matter I must attend to.
Go on without me.
Do you enjoy listening to people die? In this episode, we will discuss the procedures on crisis management. All of our facilities are equipped with state-of-the-art security modules in case of a code black incident. Should a code black incident occur, you must adhere to the following guidelines. Do not leave the containment zone. Contact a Class 1 immediately and report the incident. This is your first priority. Ensure the safe and full operation of all UV purging beacons in your area. If you suffer burns, lacerations, or other minor wounds during a code black containment sequence, make sure you keep the lines clear for our medical teams until the all-clear signal has been broadcast. Once the lockdown rescind order has been issued, you may then return to your duties, safe in the knowledge that the contamination has been removed.
Emergency power deactivated. Emergency power deactivated.
No, it's not the time. They can't find you. Not yet.
Incoming!
We need to keep moving.
Leave no survivors. Have the breacher droid continue its course. Understood.
Annihilate all hostile targets.
Search the door.
As you wish.
You two with me.
Margot, scans detect one additional life form in the area.
He's here. Our target is CORIOLANUS Nox. Find him. Well, this is interesting. This must be what he's working on. I wonder what you do.
I understand you have concerns with the tests on Chukwa tomorrow.
I fear the eclipse is too powerful to test this early. The Vashta Nerada, they're too aggressive now.
Your hypothesis is one we can fully explore tomorrow when we test this in a real war zone. Your research, Doctor, has surpassed my expectations tenfold. Come, I have something to show you.
Accessing Chukwa incident file.
Let go of me! I can assure you I'm innocent. This is all a complete misunderstanding.
Wyatt! Enough! Recall the breacher droid and bring any remaining survivors to me. I need to make an example of this one.
Your agent was sloppy. You almost blew our cover.
Not that it mattered to you. We were already on our way. Now, where's the payment?
You have the facility, our secrets. I have the flash drive you need. It's in my pocket. Now take it and go.
I don't believe it's that simple.
Why? Don't you trust me?
This is textbook betrayal. A man of your caliber to give up on your work so easily.
I didn't want to partake in these experiments, but I had no choice.
We all have a choice. I didn't want to fight or kill or risk the lives of others for this cause, but seeing my family, my friends, and my world destroyed by your organization drove me to this.
Chukwa was your world. I remember the day I was given the order.
I had grown up with war my whole life. And I would make friends one day and the next I would never see them again. I will never forget the day the darkness fell from the sky and extinguished all the light from our land. And I was lucky enough to escape on the shuttle when I did. I didn't know this was planned. I didn't know that our president had signed a deal, and I didn't know that this incident was so far beneath the Shadow Proclamation's priorities that we would be alone whilst the rest of the universe carries on as if nothing happened. So, knowing what you know now, what would you have done, Doctor?
The final scientists have been located.
So are you going to tell them, or shall I?
Tell them what?
No, don't give this away.
Well, Doctor?
I have nothing more to say.
No.
Last person standing, the blood of this entire facility will be on your hands.
I'm innocent, I swear.
You really don't care, do you?
No, I don't.
And why is that?
Because we've already lost.
Imagine absolute security. Never again fearing instability, uprising, insurgents. The events on Chukwa will never be repeated. The Dryads can provide a countermeasure we can deploy in absolute secrecy, and with no upper limit on their maximum range.
How long has this thing been active?
It looks different from before.
It's been remotely activated. Only myself and one other person have access to the controls. And the electricity short-circuited my command switch.
No.
The swarming. Margot, what are your orders?
All this time I hoped you would take the flash drive and run. I was trying to save you. Offer you a lifeline to spare planets like yours from the same fate.
Margot, what do you do?
I'm so sorry.
It's already started. The shadows, hundreds of shadows.
Set us up.
Margot! Margot!
It's been a privilege working by your side, Doctor.
No, it is not.
The shadows that melt flesh. A simple sentiment, but one that effectively sums up the minds and motivations of the Vashta Nerada. Yet there's so much charge, so much power in the idea of a creature capable of acting so quickly to get what it wants. Of course, mankind shares these motivations in much the same way. You see, the Vashta Nerada share primitive instincts to attack when threatened and to defend their territory, and they declare war on anything that wishes to take away their home, just like we do. Except they don't leave destruction. They leave stillness. Listen. For years, the Umbra Foundation has been pioneering peace and restoration to the worlds lost to chaos and destruction. What you saw tonight was merely a simulation of what can be done to end warfare for good. One unit capable of housing thousands of Vashta Nerada. Now, think bigger. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the day we silence all the weapons of the universe. This is how we restore peace once and for all. The Dryads will become the guardians of our future. Nature's nuclear solution.
Hi there. Thanks for your interest in the history of the Umbra Foundation. Your curiosity about our history is deeply appreciated. To answer your final query, Project Dryad was successfully deployed 13 days ago. Unfortunately, knowledge of Project Dryad has now been restricted to Class 0 personnel.
Human privileges have now been revoked. Light sources will be disabled in 20 seconds.
I am so sorry that I cannot open this door for someone with more clearance than me. We hope you have enjoyed your time with the Umbra Foundation. Lights out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.